Hello everyone. Students, I am continuing the chapter The Enemy written by a fine lady, Pearl S. Burke, and I have given you the summary until Sadao brings the wanted person at his home and he decides to treat that person, and because the person was so dirty and he was just sinked into the water seas, so he decides to clean the body first and then he will operate. So Sadao's wife Hannah calls Yumi to clean his body, to wash his body with the warm water. But Hannah is not ready to clean that enemy person because the the wounded person was a white man, and white man was like an enemy for the every Japanese person during the Second World War. So we have done till there. Today we will start, and we will start with the tone of with the accent of with the dialogue of Yumi. I have never washed a white man, and I will not wash so dirty a one now, she explains, and she refused to wash, to clean that wounded person. Then Yumi left the room, and Hannah had to clean the man alone, okay, because Sadao was out of the room. Then Sadao enters into the room and Sadao sees that Hannah is cleaning the white person alone, and he asks about Yumi, and then Hannah did not explains anything about that, and she cleans the body of that person, that white man. And Hannah sees that Sadao had carried the surgery bag, surgeon's emergency bag, and he has worn his surgeon's coat also, means doctor's coat. So she asked that you have decided to operate finally, she cried. And Sadao, who is committed to his job, his profession, was ready to treat that person at any cost. Okay, so Sadao asks Hannah to be him helping hand, be his helping hand, and he asks some help like being an anesthetic for the operation. Okay, and Hannah refuses because she has not done this job. Anesthetic means to make person unconscious before the operation. Okay, so but Hannah has not done this kind of job, but finally she agrees to be the anesthetic person, anesthesia doctor, during the operation. And Hannah sees that the condition of the wounded person was not okay. Even Sadao also observes that condition of that person was not okay. So he decides to operate. Okay, so he just starts to operate that person, that wounded person, and he just encourages his wife also time to time, because both of them were talking during the treatment, during the operation, and they were talking on the different things like growing up, being mature, these kind of things. They were talking to each other, and they were treating the patients also. They were treating the patient, the white man also. They were cleaning the wound, they were repairing the wounds like stitching and the other things, putting the medicines at the wound. And then an indirect sympathy had developed in the mind, in the heart of Hannah. Okay, and when Sadao said, see here, when Sadao says that this man will leave in spite of all, then both of them, Hannah and Sadao, take a relief, take a sigh of relief. The young man woke. He was so weak, blue eyes, so terrified because he was watching in front of him some Japanese people, and being an American living in the home of some Japanese person during the Second World War was so risky. So he was not ready to accept himself in these kind of conditions. Okay, so now you will be so strong, she said. Who said? Hannah said to that white man, you will be so strong soon. Okay, and then they continue the talking to that person, that white man. Okay, then white man asks one thing which is very painful for us. What are you going to do with me? आप लोग मेरे साथ क्या करने वाले हो? Because he was like a boy of 17 years old and he was looking very very sweet, and he thinks that they will hand it over him to the police and to the military because he is a white man. Okay, so he asks that what are you going to do with me here? And this line explains all kind of worried condition in the mind of that American soldier. Okay, then Sadao explains. Sadao also was not sure that what he was going to do in the next future. Okay, so he says, I do not know myself what I shall do with you. Okay, I ought of course to give you to the police. He explains that he is thinking that he should hand it over to you to the police, but he was taking some time, he was thinking. Yumi tells me the servants feel cannot stay safe here and they wanted to leave the place. Okay, then this whole place paragraphs, this 1 2 3 4 paragraphs is about the condition of the servants who were living in the home, and they were very much worried about Sadao and their future also, because they were keeping a white man in their home who was the enemy of the country. Okay, in the next you can see where I have highlighted, on the 7th day all servants left the home. Two things happened on that day. First thing, that all servants left the home. Even the cook, the gardener, had served Sadao since he was a little boy. He was a little boy. That means the cook and the gardener was working in that home since Sadao was a little boy. That means his father's time. Okay, but they all have left the home. Okay, and one more thing, Yumi, who was very much attached with the boys, with the kids of the house, kids of Sadao and Hannah, she was also crying to leaving the home, but she was forced to leave the home, and because she was not feeling comfortable in the home, so she left the home. And Hannah just says, everyone, thank you. Okay, next I have highlighted that interaction between the wounded person, the white man, and Hannah. So, and Sadao also, because Sadao comes to check the condition, to just inspect the condition of the wounds and the other things of his body, and he was just checking, and then the white man thanks Sadao, and then Sadao says, don't thank me too early. Okay, don't thank me too early, because he was not going to accept his thanks. Sadao saw the flicker terror in the eye of the American boy, American soldier. In the afternoon, the second thing happened. I have told you the seventh day, two things happened. The first thing, the servants left the home, and the second thing, that the two special officer type person in a very beautiful decorated police uniform came at the Sadao's home, and they searched Sadao. To see two policemen at her home, Hannah sinks into the frightened and the grief, and she just indicate that Sadao is there. Then the two policemen goes to the doctor Sadao, and they just told Sadao that you are come to the palace. The old general is in the pain again. That means the old general, the head of the police department, was in pain. Okay, and he has to treat. In the start, I have told you that Sadao was the special doctor of the old general, the head of the police department in that city. Okay, so he was the doctor also. And then Sadao goes to see the general, and when he was checking the general's condition, the health condition, he explains everything, that how he is keeping a white man at his home, and how he has treated him. Everything he has explained. Okay, and general was just replying, yes, okay. And then he makes a plan. General starts to explain his characteristics, and he just start to explain his achievement. General was so proudy. Okay, and general explains everything. See, I have underlined, the best ones have been trained by Germans and would consider the operation successful even if I died. I do not care for their point of view. He sighed. It seems the pity that we cannot better combine the German ruthlessness and American sentimentally. Okay, that means Sadao was the general was trying to justify himself that he is so experienced. He had experienced even the Germans' ruthlessness and American sentimental, and he is being proud for the being Japanese also. So as a Japanese, could you not combine these two foreign elements? So he just decides to send the assassins to kill that white man at his home, Sadao. And he gives a plan. He makes a plan. Okay, and he says that I will send you two private assassins to your home, and at any night, okay, and they will kill the white man at your home, and they will do everything with the white man. Okay, so keeping these things, and Sadao was thinking that this is a good plan, because he has done his duty also. Sadao has done his duty to save the life of someone, and now he is doing the duty towards his country. Being a Japanese, he has just reported about that wounded person to the general. So he has done his both duty. Being a Japanese, he has done the duty towards his country, and being a doctor, he had saved the life of American. And then he comes to home, then he comes to home and just starts waiting to the killing activity, the activity by the assassins, the killers will come and kill the white man. Okay, perhaps Sadao said with difficulty, and I know, and now I think you had better to go to back the bed, because when he returned the home, he finds that the white man was walking in the garden. So he just told him that go to your back and go to your bed. Salau slept badly that night because he was thinking that the killers will come and kill that white man. So he spent that night very badly, and in the morning he has not gone to open the door of that person. Okay, so he was refusing to wake up early in the next morning because he was thinking that the killers might have come and they have killed the white man. But in the surprise, he finds that he is sleeping. And he is perfectly all right. Okay. The next morning, then the next morning, American was still there. Even the third night, American was also there, and he was almost okay, in a perfect condition. His terror infected her, and she stood breathless, waiting. There was only silence. Together they crept back into the bed, the baby between them, and yet when he opened the door, his guest room, find that there was a young man. Actually, the third night there was so much rain outside of the home, and because of that there were so many kind of sounds were coming into the room, and Sadao was thinking that this is the D-Day night. That means action will be happen. The killers might have come and they have killed the American. Okay, but he was okay. That means the killers have not come. So Sadao was now in the confusion. So he decides to save the life of that person. Finally, he decides to save the life of this person. Yumi was here today, she said, as served his supper, and Yumi cried over the baby, because Yumi had come to see that how the babies were living in the home. Yumi, the maid servant, and she told that if this person will go, then we will return. All servants will return. And then Sadao makes a plan to send that American out of the home. He just keeps all kind of food and the necessary items in a boat. He gives the lighter and the torch and other kind of things on the boat and sends him off to the home. Sadao sends him off to the home. Here you can see in the picture, Sadao has made all kind of preparations, and Sadao sends that American prisoner Tom. Finally, Sadao comes to know that his name is Tom, because in the start Sadao was refusing even to know the name of the person, because he was not trying to develop any kind of sympathy to that American soldier. But finally he knew that his name is Tom. He arranged everything, and he just helped to that Tom to escape from that place. In the next day, he just goes to the generals, and where he explains everything, and he says that he has escaped. You have not sent your killers, and he has escaped, and he has Sadao has done the operation to that general also. So general was not punctual, and he was not ready to do the jobs of his perfectly. So he just forgives everything related with Sadao and Tom, and he says that you have done your duty, so you need not to be fearful. Okay, you will be awarded, you will be rewarded. Sadao was standing in the veranda, gazing out the sea, where the whole story starts. Sadao was standing in the veranda, spending the quality time with Hannah, and here he is standing again in the last of the story, in the same veranda, gazing out of the sea, and thinking that the man Tom had gone, or what things had happened to him. But he knew that he is safe, he is out of the danger, because the Korean ships just come and go during that way, and he must be reached in some Korean ship, and he is out of the danger. Even in the last concluding paragraph, he thinks that he has done a very good job, because being a Japanese, no one was ready to give a shelter in America when he was practicing for medical. When he was studying in America, no one was ready to give the shelter, the room to live. But a professor has provided him a room, a shelter. Okay, being an American, he has helped a Japanese person. So he was thinking that he is a Japanese and he has helped an American. That means he has returned back the things what he had received being a Japanese from an American. Okay, so here the story ends, and I hope you have read the chapter very well. And if you have not read, then I am just requesting you to read the chapter. Okay, because it is a duty to read the chapter. I am telling you in a Japanese accent, and if you will not read the chapter, then how will you understand? Students, this is very bad. If you will read the chapter, you are good, and if you will not read the chapter, this is very bad. So read the chapter. In the next class, I will give you the theme and the message and the critical appreciation of this chapter, which will help you to do the long answer questions. Okay, being this Japanese thing in your mind, I am submitting the today's class. Okay, have a nice day.